My name is Elle, and this is my first YouTube video. I don't know what to do with my hands. I'm just a girl with a dream. What is that dream, you ask? I don't know. I just know that I like to talk. My boyfriend's over listening to me, so I thought it'd be great to start a YouTube channel. I really just want to use this as almost like a video diary for myself. I think it's really fun creating videos and editing and posting to be able to connect with people. Honestly, I'm kind of over making the TikTok videos. I have a lot more to say than just like a minute, but also people are savage on TikTok. I don't know why I feel the need to have a microphone. I've always loved YouTube since I was like 16. I just like it more than TV shows. And I've been liking movies more, but the ADHD can really only sit through so much. But let me just tell you a little bit about me so we can get to know each other. I am 27 years old and I live in San Diego. Should I be sharing where I live? It's probably fine. I am a licensed esthetician and I have my own small business, which I definitely want to talk a lot about on my YouTube channel because I feel like so many people are like, yeah, being an entrepreneur is like so hard, but like I'm rich and it's actually really great. And although I do really like working for myself, there's been a lot of ups and downs to it. A lot of times I had to put my ego and my pride aside, and honestly, I just want to talk about things that not a lot of people do, probably because they would feel embarrassed or shameful, which I feel those feelings, but I think it'll be helpful for me to talk about them because then they'll have less power over me. It's kind of like, what would I say and be honest about if I really just put my pride aside and was completely honest with how my business is going, which is not necessarily going bad, but there's just like a lot of mental battles that I go through, a lot of fear, which I know a lot of business owners do go through. But of course, just like anyone else, I'm so hard on myself and compare what other people are doing to what I'm doing, even though I'm on my own path. I definitely want to talk a lot about beauty and products. That's just in my blood. My first Instagram that I posted makeup videos was called Elle's Lookbook, and the OGs know. I personally struggle a lot with acne, but what I'm working on in therapy is not making it my entire personality, even though it occupies about 90% of my brain. So I also want to share about that, kind of what I'm doing in order to build patience and resilience in this experience, because I've had acne for over like 8 years. I've tried all the skincare treatments, skincare, a lot of medication. I'm a chronic skin picker. I feel like the only thing I haven't done is Accutane. I'm really trying to avoid it because I do want to naturally heal my body, which is another thing I'm super into almost toxically, like eating healthy, having a healthy lifestyle, low tox products, and just learning about how the human body works really intrigues me. But with that being said, I'm kind of burnt out with all of that, specifically because I felt like my whole life was learning about acne and skin and health and wellness and running a business and trying to make money and more, open a storefront, have employees, like all this bullshit that I thought that I wanted. And then really when I sat with myself and was intentional, I was like, actually, I kind of just want to enjoy the sunshine in San Diego, take a couple guests a day, and also do like content creation on the side. I have another job working in recovery. And that's another thing about me is I have about 3 years, a couple days, maybe a month of sobriety, no drugs, no alcohol, just uninterrupted reality, which has been quite possibly the most challenging thing that I've ever done and continue to do, because every day is a day that I need to work on myself and put my sobriety at number one, because the business that I have a difficult time with wouldn't even exist if I wasn't sober. I have a lot of demons in my brain that I spent my whole life running from, and now I'm completely confronted with them on a daily basis. So I do want to talk a lot about that journey as well. What else? Oh, I box. I'm fucking cutting that part out. Can you swear on YouTube? Yeah, you can, right? I don't know. Those are kind of the pillars of my life. My business. Content creation is a new hobby that I'm picking up. I like boxing. I like going on walks. I like going to the beach. Sobriety, spirituality, connecting with God. Like I said, in a spiritual way, not so much in a religious way. So I'll probably be sharing a lot of revelations that I come to, or prayers, or things that has helped me with building my relationship with God and my faith. Because honestly, at the end of the day, I think that is the reason why I'm sober today. And I personally believe in this moment of time that is what is going to help me bring abundance into my life and bring more joy into my life and put my heart at peace, rather than the racing mind and the negativity that is kind of my MO. Like as soon as I wake up, I'm anxious. Oh, that's another thing about me. Highly anxious girl. I'm not a fan of like labels because I used to ride them as my crutches before. I'm like, I'm anxious, I'm depressed, and I used it as an excuse to not elevate my life and stay small and stay comfortable. I don't know why I'm holding this mic. Even though I wasn't comfortable, it was very uncomfortable. But the longer that I'm sober, I feel like more of like the anxiety, the depression, OCD, ADHD, kind of I'm riding it out like a wave and learning to cope with it without medication. I'm doing trauma therapy currently, which is crazy. We have like a 2-hour call, and then after that, I pretty much need to nap for 2 hours after, and the day is kind of, I don't get much done in the day, but it's been really helpful for me to learn more about myself, about my triggers, and how I can nourish that part of me. Okay, if the frame is different, don't talk about it because the camera died, because I don't understand how the battery works. And I don't remember what I was talking about when it cut out, but probably just the boring stuff, the housekeeping stuff, getting to know each other. This is all you need to know. I'm a business owner. I don't know what I'm doing in my business, but I'm trying my best. I don't know my purpose in life, trying to connect with God, learn about spirituality to find my purpose and be in alignment with God. I am a sober sister, no drugs and alcohol here. I wish, but not for me. I do boxing. I can kick your ass. I love makeup and all things beauty, girly things, even though I rarely put on makeup or brush my hair and sometimes shower. And I think those are all my personality traits that you need to know about for now. And I'm gonna leave it at that with you wanting more. Okay, see you next week for the next video. Which is probably a lie because I really need to figure out how to do all this stuff.